I think that's what makes him such a great actor. And he's been in this field for many, many years. And I'm sure he started in one place and now look, he's on the poster. You know, usually I feel like in Bollywood it's always this hot girl and a hot guy on the poster, but here you have Anupam Sir on the poster, an amazing poster, very funny poster, but he's the main lead with Neena. And I think that's amazing. For me, that is, like, that's what acting is about, like the growing process. And I'm sure you can throw any character at him and he will morph or transform into that character because he's so skilled and so good at what he does. Hi, I'm Nargis Fakhri and you're watching me on Mirchi Plus.
Hi, this is Samina Shaikh here, and with me today I have the very gorgeous Nargis Fakhri. We don't spot her very often, but right now she is with me, so welcoming her on Mirchi Plus.
Hey!
I'm quite happy to have you right now,
Really?
honestly speaking. You know, I still listen to Rockstar songs, and as you might be knowing, the trend which is happening right now on Instagram Reels, did you try that out?
The trend? What
Yes.
trend?
It's the Rangreza song, it's the Kun Faya Kun song, and people are like literally, you know, stepping out of their home.
No
and
way.
it's a very funny Instagram reel which is trending right now.
Okay, I have no idea, sorry.
I think you should really check that out.
Okay.
It's very cool.
I'll check it out, check it out.
But you know, having you back, I would not say like you never got lost or kind of a thing, but you were not there completely in that phase. You know, how does that feel, you know, being over here precisely?
I mean, it was COVID time, so we were all not there. We were somewhere else. It feels great to be back. Yes, 2023, woohoo, here we are. No more COVID, back to work, and I'm happy.
Tell me something about your role in Shiv Shastri Balboa, and you know, you're working with Anupam Kher, you're working with Neena Gupta for that matter.
Yes, I get to work with Anupam Kher again for the second time. It's an honor to work with people who've been in the industry for so long, that are like icons and legends, because you get to watch them in action, and they're so warm and they're so helpful. And I think there's nothing better than having people who know how to, you know, work the scene, and they know how to help people. As you know, Anupam is a teacher as well.
Yeah.
So he was also teaching me things or letting me know how to do certain things, which I think is a blessing for me. I love to learn. I love when people who know their stuff can give me feedback and input to make me a better actor, better person, better everything. And my role in Shiv Shastri Balboa is of Sia. And if you've seen the trailer, I am, well, you can't really see it in the trailer, but I am Cinnamon Singh's girlfriend, which is quite funny because we're such an odd looking couple. Such a huge contrast there, which I think is it's funny, but it's cool. And to be honest, it's relatable. And it feels very real. So yeah, what else can I say about Sia? Sia is a fun-loving girl, bubbly, you can see great spirit. She is from the US, the area is Pennsylvania where they end up. And she ends up going on this crazy adventure with everybody.
Yeah. I guess what attracted you to be a part of the world of Bollywood for that matter? What's that one thing which really attracts your attention for that matter?
Attracted me? I mean, if everyone, I mean, by now it's like 10 years already, everyone should know the story. Rockstar came to me by accident through some random email. And then I'm a person who actually loves life and loves to experience all different things. And as you know, before that, I was traveling as a model, living in different countries. So for me, it was just a new adventure. And so that adventure just kept going. And I enjoyed what I did, and I got offered many more films. So I just kept going, and life really has just taken me to amazing places.
And even now, people call you the Rockstar girl.
Yes.
Do you feel very happy about it? Like, you know, your first film has such an impact on people that even now, even after a decade of it, you know, people still remember you as Rockstar girl. The songs are so trendy for that matter, so vivacious, so good that even now I could, like, you know, hear it and not feel bored even a single minute of it.
Oh, that's so...
And I've watched this film like 3-4 times.
No
I have
way.
like, it's caught attention. You know, some films like
You just
work
feel
on-
it,
yeah, you feel it on your
it
nerves.
leaves something in
yeah,
you.
it was like
Yeah.
that. It was like that.
Oh my gosh, yes. That, I don't even, see, I can't even find the words, because when I hear that, I feel so blessed. I'm like, how did this even happen to me? This is so crazy. And for my first film to be so iconic that people today, a decade later, is saying this, and remembering me and remembering everything about the film is just like, wow, it blows my mind. Which means when I pass on to the next world, people will still see this movie and remember it. And recently I had someone who was like 18. He came up to me, he's like, oh my God, I loved you in Rockstar. I'm like, when did you see it? You were so small. He's like, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it a few times. I'm like, wow, that's amazing.
That's quite interesting. And tell me something about this movie. You know, Anupam Kher's poster itself, it looks a bit very hilarious for that matter. You know, and when I saw the poster, I was like, wow, that's something very cool he's tried on.
Yeah.
And he keeps on experimenting a lot with his roles. He's so into it. You know, each of his character, he gives every soul and, you know, everything about him. What do you say about him?
You know, I think that's what makes him such a great actor. And he's been in this field for many, many years. And I'm sure he started in one place and now look, he's on the poster. You know, usually I feel like in Bollywood it's always this hot girl and a hot guy on the poster, but here you have Anupam Sir on the poster, an amazing poster, very funny poster, but he's the main lead with Neena, and I think that's amazing. For me, that is, like, that's what acting is about, like the growing process. And I'm sure you can throw any character at him and he will morph or transform into that character because he's so skilled and so good at what he does.
Do you also feel that as we're evolving, you know, we are in 2023 and as the content is evolving, you know, OTT is one platform, there is a lot to explore, and at the same time the side effects is that, you know, you don't know where exactly to put your foot on. What are your perspective on that?
I mean, I think as an actor, I'm open to everything. And even as a human, I'm the person who loves to explore and try everything, because for me, that's what life is about. It's about gaining all that experience and knowledge. So when it comes to this new era of OTT, I think it's amazing because now there's more amazing content that's out there, and there's more characters to be played, more roles that are being offered, and more opportunities to be different people. So in what job can you be so many different people in one lifetime? I'm one person, but I get to experience so many different people, which I think is pretty amazing. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the great content, the meaty roles. You know, like in this film, I feel like even though Anupam and Neena are the main leads, all of us are very important, because without me or Cinnamon Singh, you would be missing something. And I've noticed some of the best films or web series, you realize that it's not only two people, it's everybody that makes that cake taste good.
True.
Does that make sense?
True.
Yeah, like when, I don't know if you bake, but I know I don't bake because I think baking is quite difficult, because if you miss out on the measurements or if you miss an ingredient, the cake will fall flat. So just like a really good film or web series, if one character, no matter if they're this small, if they're missing, that might make the whole thing fall flat.
True. And that's how it is.
Yeah.
But for you, it has been difficult in terms of, you know, making your mark in Bollywood. Do you feel that because you don't have a background as such, you know, like you know, someone from the industry being a part of, you know, in your family or like that, you know? Of course, we do talk a lot about, you know, nepotism. We do talk about, you know, Bollywood star kids and all. You yourself have been someone who's been independent as an actor, who's come, you know, into this world. For you, how the journey has been?
I mean, it's definitely, it was definitely difficult for many, many reasons. You know, lots of obstacles, and you don't know anybody, and yeah, there was just many obstacles. Like you said, you've basically just said it. It becomes a little harder, but it's not necessary to have people that are in the industry that's your family. You can still make it. I mean, I'm proof, and there's many other actors now that you can see that gives proof that you can make it. Work hard, you know, do your best, and find films that fit you and that you can do a good job to. So yeah, I think I've been all right. I've been fine. Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, I have a really good career, and now that I'm back, I'm going to even have a better career. I also feel like that decade was a time of learning, and I got to evolve as a human as well. And now I'm back, reinvented, brand new, you know, shinied up, you know.
polishing and all.
Polish it all
complete
up, yeah.
polishing.
Shedding old skin,
Yeah,
you know, like,
literally.
yeah.
But are you liking the way social media has also evolved? That also gives a lot of recognition, you know. Like as I told you, you know, I was just like, you know, surfing through the internet, and I just went through your Instagram reels, and I just found it so entertaining. Like that, you are actually entertaining a lot of people through your social media. You don't have to just think about like OTT platforms and the work, you know, which you're doing. But apart
That's
from this, I
true.
mean, your Instagram presence makes a lot of difference for that matter.
You know, for me, because obviously I was around when none of this was around, I think it's also an adjustment. And I think that it becomes there's a lot more work to do, because now you're entertaining on screen and then off screen. And it's like you're entertaining everywhere. And I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the videos during COVID that I had made, which were very funny. And yes, during that time we were all very bored and we were at home. So I'm the kind of person that likes to entertain myself because I don't like to be bored. So I made those videos, and I'm so glad you loved them. But also, like, now that I'm back to work, I am on social media, but it's so hard to navigate. I have to be reminded, oh no, don't forget to post, don't forget to do this, I'm like, oh my God, so many things.
It's a lot of things.
Yeah, it's a lot of things. And I'm sure for you as well, even regular people, they are posting like crazy. So there's a lot of keeping up I have to do.
But I must say, like, you know, Varun has always praised you, and he always calls you entertaining for that matter. When are we going to see you working with him again?
Oh my gosh, I would love to work with him again. I think he's fabulous human, first of all, which is important to me, and a great actor, so easy to work with and so funny. So if you're listening, Varun, call me.
What do you have to say about Ranbir's journey, you know, from Rockstar to Brahmastra right now? It's become such a big, you know, film for that matter, because VFX, the kind of, you know, box office collection, we never thought, like, you know, it's going to be such a big, you know, movie. What do you have to say about his career?
I mean,
for that
I
matter?
say congratulations.
And being blessed with a baby girl.
Oh yes, congratulations to all of that. Yeah, I mean, it's just great to see how Bollywood is evolving towards a different direction, which I think is great.
What's been your personal choice for that matter, Nargis? Like, do you like action-oriented movies, or do you prefer doing comedy or, you know, romantic roles?
So I'm just a person that's open to trying everything. I love action, because the physicality of it, that's quite fun. And then watching yourself on screen doing that is very exciting. I follow Tiger Shroff, and he's very fun to watch because of all his amazing moves. And of course, he looks very good, and he has a really great body.
He's like a spring.
Yeah, he's
like a spring.
He's just very hot. But anyways, so yeah, I like all of that. But I also like comedy too, so I can't really choose, you know? And in my mind, there's so many roles and characters that I could play that I haven't played yet. I'd love to play a doctor. I'd love to play a lawyer. I'd love to play a woman that dresses up as a man. I mean, I'd love to play someone evil, you know?
Wow.
I'd love to play a murderer. I'd love to play so many different roles, so.
And who's been your favorite Bollywood crush currently? Be it an actor, be it an actress.
I mean, well, you know, there's Instagram, you see a lot of people on there. I don't think I have a crush, but you know, I can appreciate people's good looking bodies, because I know it's hard.
Do you ever feel like Disha Patani is way too hot?
Oh yeah, she's hot. I don't think she's way too hot.
Yeah.
You know, she's very hot. I mean, what's way too hot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, too hot to handle, basically.
Too hot to handle? Well, okay. Yeah,
She's maintained herself like quite well in terms of, you know, body workouts and the kind of, you know, regime she follows for that matter.
Yeah. See, yeah. So I can
That way.
appreciate that. That's like
fitness, too much.
Too hot to handle and say, I don't think in that way. That's why. But when I see someone that has a great body, because I know what it takes to keep a great body, so I can appreciate that. It's work, yeah.
True. And how do you manage your personal and your professional life?
Yeah, I also ask myself that too. How do I do that?
Because it's really
I don't
chaotic.
know exactly. I try my best to manage it.
Okay, Nargis, before I let you go, I'm going to play a very small segment with you, which is about Never Have I Ever. So I just want to know whether you have done such crazy things or no.
Okay.
So the very first question to you is, never have I ever had to take a walk of shame?
No.
So never have I ever gone 24 hours without showering?
I have gone more than 24 hours without showering.
Really? Okay.
I mean, I've worked over 24 hours sitting on a set, waiting for shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So obviously then,
That's commendable, I must say that.
Yeah, and I cried because I didn't get any sleep because we worked for so many hours. Yeah. crazy.
Never have I ever snooped through someone's stuff.
Oh, hell yeah, I'd be snooping.
Yeah.
I'm a snooper.
Okay.
I'll be snooping. I'll be looking in their garbage too, like, what? I'm FBI #1.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's great.
I got, I'm that girl with the one eye that goes sideways and starts observing sideways.
Okay. Never have I ever gotten stopped by airport security.
Oh my gosh, yes I have, but it was so silly. I have to tell the story. The guy was flirting with me, and then when he saw my ticket, he's like, "Oh, I have to search you." And I thought he was still flirting, but he wasn't. And I had something on my ticket that they had to do a search.
Oh God.
Yeah, so I was like, "Oh, you're joking, right?" And I was like, "No, you're joking. Okay, get out of my way." But he was not joking.
And he was not joking.
No.
Okay then. The flirting went wrong. Actually.
Yeah, the flirting went wrong.
Never have I ever left gum in a public place.
Left gum in a
Chewing gum, yeah.
No, because my mom taught me always save your wrapper, put it in the wrapper or a tissue, and then put it in your pocket and then throw it in the garbage.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Never have I ever made a speech in front of 100 people or more.
I mean, of course, I've made speeches in front of a lot of people.
Never have I ever left someone on red. WhatsApp read, like you have read it and you just avoid.
Oh, I mean, they can't see though, because I turned that off.
Okay. So
But there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, that's not true. I'm really good at getting back to people.
Yeah?
I'd be lying. Yeah, I'm one of those people that if I didn't get back to you, I must have been so busy, but definitely within an hour or two.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I'm nice. Ugh, I'm so nice. I'm just gross. Ugh.
Never have I ever believed something was haunted.
Oh, I believe everything's haunted. Horror is my favorite genre.
Same here. I really.
Every time I go into a place, I'm like, I bet this place is haunted. I know there's ghosts here.
Have you ever experienced anything, paranormal?
Yeah, weird stuff for sure.
really.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, I
yeah, of
have.
course, yeah. I got stories.
I think I do believe in that,
Yeah.
that side of the world.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun. It's actually fun.
Yeah.
Never have I ever made up a story about someone who wasn't real.
Made up a story someone wasn't real. No, that's mental. That's not. No, I never did that.
Okay. Never have I ever regretted an apology.
No, never get an apology.
Never have I ever pretended I was sick for attention.
Attention? No, but to get out of work and stuff.
You've tried that.
I've killed family members.
Oh wow.
When I was young, in my teenage years, I don't know, in India, when you're a teenager, you don't get jobs. But in America, I had like 3 jobs. So like, I didn't want to go. So I'm like, oh, my grandma died.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice excuse actually. I think people do use that often.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. All of y'all have made some excuses out here.
Okay. Never have I ever binged an entire series in one day.
Oh my gosh. Did you ever see Black Mirror?
Yes, I've seen that. It's way too
Like,
good.
yeah, wasn't it great?
Yeah,
I mean,
it
it's
was
old
really-
now.
yeah.
But that just comes to mind where I'm always late to
Huh.
watching things. People have to say, oh, did you see? I watched all of it not in one day, because it took me 3 days. I didn't sleep. I don't know, 3 days. I'm
Wow.
exaggerating. It must have been at least 48 hours or something like that. Maybe I took a nap for an hour, or maybe I didn't. But I remember watching how many seasons are there?
I think 3.
3, yeah, I watched it
3
all.
so far.
Yeah.
Yes, 3. 4th they are planning to come with. They have not
Yeah,
come
it
yet.
must have been in like,
So you've watched it like
yeah,
wow.
how many? Yeah,
And you
it was
loved
like
it?
in a day, like 24 hours of not
You
sleeping.
loved it that much that
Yeah,
you were so
yeah,
addicted to it.
Yeah,
Cool.
obsessive.
So last few questions to you. Never have I ever been blackout drunk.
No, my God, never.
Never.
That's just wrong, and no one should ever be blacked out drunk because that's dangerous.
It's way too dangerous
Yeah,
actually.
that's horrible. Oh no, oh my God.
Never have I ever gotten married. We know you're single.
I've been married so many times in movies,
In movies.
so yeah, it just depends.
Okay. Never have I ever ghosted someone.
No, I'm such a nice person. I would never ghost anyone.
Yeah.
I'm always like, thanks, but no thanks.
But don't you sometimes feel like, okay, some people just get way too close and then you need to like draw the line?
I just tell them, yo, get out my face.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be honest.
That's nice.
Yeah,
That's like way too good,
I think it's nice. Yeah, and if they don't stop bothering you, go to the police and get a restraining order so they can
Wow,
get.
that's a great idea. And the last one, never have I ever fallen in love.
I fall in love every day with myself.
That's good. That's actually good. Like it's like showing love for
Yeah.
yourself. Before I let you go, I really want to know what's next for you and how do you want to take your life ahead.
Oh my gosh!
I really wish to know.
I definitely am here, back in India, and I'm enjoying working, so I'm going to keep working. I have projects coming up, which I'm very excited for, and then the rest of other things in life is just continue to be happy, smile, laugh, explore, enjoy, be kind to others, love myself, eat good food, take care of my body, and yes, smile.
That's nice. Thank you
Okay.
so much for a lovely time.